Turn fans back with a response to a video response. First time in my YouTube career. That was the first for everything. This is my video reply to the TheIndigoEffect. That we spelled N-I-D-I-G-O effect. If I said your name wrong, I apologize. I do apologize if I did say it wrong. This video response to my previous video on why I'm not an Xbox fan. And this is my response because he asked me to make a reply at the end of his video. I'm sure to put the link in the description box of the video that I'm talking about. And I'll put the link to his channel as well, so you guys can go check him out. He's a pretty cool guy. He really has a good opinion on certain subjects. Alright, I'll give you your points. Once again, this is not a video where I'm starting a war, starting to rant on somebody, or whatever. That's not my style. That's not my reason on YouTube. I'm here to make friends, have fun, make great videos, watch great videos, and so on. I'm just on YouTube to have fun. Because to me, drama is overrated. And that's a lot of darn things these days. You're right, man. I'll give you your points. The Nintendo 64 is one of my favorite video game systems ever. Mostly because Nintendo was was the reason I started to play video games in the first place. Back in the Nintendo 60, the Nintendo Entertainment System days. It may not be the best controller in the world, but I basically got the use of it. And no disrespect in this video whatsoever. And everybody's got to remember the Nintendo 64 came out in 1996 or 1995. I can't remember at this moment, but here's one of the things that was unique. They put the joystick in the middle and they put a Z button on the bottom of it. Extra C buttons for multiple features in the game. Start button, the D-pad, and the A-B buttons. It feels pretty fine in my hands. It's basically, I got used to this system because it's been around. The Nintendo 64 was out about 7 years before the Xbox was even thought of. The Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation were having battles while the Xbox was still a gleam in the inventor's eye. And Jake Goffaway made a point, and I wanted to send apologies if anybody got offended by what my comments were when I said that the controller was kind of a knockoff to the Dreamcast. Well, here's the Dreamcast control. The reason I said it was similar, the two controllers were similar, was the fact that these memory cards, you get two, and you put them in here. But this one, I think, in my opinion, is really comfortable because, as you see in my hands, you got the X, A, B, Y buttons over here, and you got the D-pad and the joystick, and right in the same spot. That was easier on your hands. And when you're playing a game, it really just feels really good in your hands. It's not big, it's not small, it's just right. Sega really took their efforts in making a good controller that would fit in anybody's hands. It just really is a very good feeling that you know that you can play a video game that won't hurt your hands. And here's what was my strongest argument was the PS3 controller. I was going to use the PlayStation 1 and 2 controllers, but since they're same formats but different styles, as you can see, you got the D-pad, the joysticks, everything else. It's really small and it really can feel comfortable in your hands. That's what my opinion was about. And I'm not saying that the system doesn't have potential, and just staying the fact that the system The best thing to do when you make a game system is to have groups, focus groups. Give gamers opinions on what the game console should feel like. Like get some of the best gamers out there and let them talk it out to see how the system should be handled and how to make a good controller that would be like the Dreamcast, not big, not small, but just right. That's what the whole videos were about. It's, again, no disrespect to anybody. It's just me just stating an opinion. And again, we're all fans regardless of allegiance. It's just basically just think what brought you to the dance. That's all I'm saying. It's just the Xbox didn't feel right. The Xbox 360 controls were. You're right. It does have its strong points. It may be good as a shooter, but it's a fighting game, like you said, much to be desired. And yes, I'm a fighting game fan. I'll probably talk about that in another video, but the bottom line is, the best thing to do is to stay what brought you to the dance and be happy. And as long as we're all fans of video games, no matter we like Xbox, Nintendo, or PlayStation, it should all be like that. Thank y'all for watching.